A lot of people who are not even Christians, but always they tolerate another person's religion and celebrate one another, and they get along with Christians. Thank you for joining us in celebrating Easter as well. Yes, you're welcome back. That song was by Jumbo, and that's Emailer. It's just saying thank you, God, because it takes a lot for you to make that ultimate sacrifice to send your son to die for us, very unworthy, even undeserving. Thank you so much, God. This is us appreciating you for the season of Easter. Now we're back to the program, and it's still AM Chat, and yes, my name is still Yvonne Chidoye. I have a lot of mixer of this and that for you on today's episode. So I am going to take you to a press brief. That's a media brief we had for a carnival / trade fair, which is now ongoing in Lagos State. For you that you're not aware, you're going to find out the details and how to join and shop and have fun with your family at this trade fair that is already ongoing, and it's going to last a couple, like the first week in April. Let's go see this video clip, and when we come back, we'll just a little about it. I'll be right back after this.
Brands Carnival Project Development Nigeria Limited, the promoters of the Nigerian Brands Carnival and Trade Exhibition. Now, we are a private company, but endorsed by government, Federal Ministry of Trades, Investment and Industries, to promote made in Nigeria products and services. Of course, why did we start this? It was during the campaign of Buy Naira, let's consume what we do. And we feel there's actually a gap in taking that to the mainstream. So we put it upon ourselves as patriots to promote made in Nigeria products and services, because we believe we can actually do better promoting them. And that's what we've been doing. I think, does that answer?
On the program, so he probably has something he also wants to say.
I want to talk about our focus on the children now, on the kids. So we have a couple of schools, a lot of schools involved as well. It's more like an excursion for the kids to talk to all the exhibitors, to talk about manufacturing, to learn about how they sew the clothes, how they make agricultural produce, whatever the exhibitors do, to teach them how to do it. So we're catching them young, get them interested in all these things, because it's very vital to grow our economy. We can't be dependent on the federal government when it comes to oil and supplying everything we need. So we need to grow the economy. We need more entrepreneurs. We need to catch them.
The rate card that you're holding, we have categories for everybody. You have a 25,000 naira stall, you have a 50,000 naira stall, you have a 100,000 naira stall, and you have a 150,000 naira stall for major corporations that can afford it. So, and we also have a plan that on that day, after the conference, there will be a training for exhibitors where we will tell them the secrets, behind succeeding as an exhibitor, right? And already we made them know that, look, this is an exhibition. When you come to exhibit, it's not about making all the money that you can. It's important that you make money as a business. However, you have to take that opportunity to build your client base. You have to network with people, get data, get email, get phone numbers, and continue so that you can have long-term customers, as against just selling one to make a kill. Showing them during the training. So I think that's covered. That covers it. The training covers all that area. Things that are made here. Did you get so if an American, for instance, or an Indian, for instance, lives in Nigeria, sets up a business, employ Nigerians, pay tax to Nigerian government, then what they're doing is very much Nigerian. Okay. Because the people working there, the skills they're using, the knowledge they're using are Nigerian skills, knowledge and personnel. So in that case, they're free to come. It's not a traditional award ceremony. We're recognizing people who have contributed to made in Nigeria, industrialists of yore who put their investment, their time, their resources into growing Nigerian products. There are some Nigerian companies that are over 60 years, 70 years, people who trail the blades, we'll be recognizing them. And then subsequent editions, perhaps we'll be considering other companies, other categories, that is smaller businesses and what have you. The last day on April 8th, Important. We have to carry children along because basically, if you look at countries that are making progress, Japan, for instance, China, they even in Germany, they give children opportunity to visit factories, visit producers, and begin to learn and develop their business intelligence. So it's important that you carry children along.
And I also like to add that if you check out the schools these days, private schools most especially, they try as much as possible to develop the talents in kids. So several children are already showing traits of production. They like to produce things. They like to put papers together. Like I was invited to an occasion in Abuja where they call themselves the young engineers. What they do is they use Legos and all of these things to build trucks, build planes and things like that. Now they give them scraps, metal scraps. They use the same to build cars, build aeroplanes. So those kids already are showing traits of engineering and production all together. So such kids, when they come and see final products, it will also, so we're putting it in them at a very young age. So that's why we're involving kids.
Back to AM Chat. Yes, this is still Friday morning, and I'm still your girl Eva Chinoye. We like to try to get the serious stuff out of the way before we start the fun proper. So that's one of the ideas of actually playing this video clip from the press conference. That's the media conference for the Nigerian Brands Carnival / Trade Fair. A lot of times people ask me, Yvonne, if you have all the money in the world, would you still patronize made in Nigerian products? I say yes, I think I will, for the good ones, because I think the only problem with made in Nigerian products, as far as I'm concerned, is when they come out newly, when it's fresh, the quality is so good, it's so great. Then after a while, it just keeps dropping, and at the end of the day, it's nonsense, and you're wondering what just happened here. So it will be good if the regulator, that SAN, will do enough that will help us tell them that you need to maintain the standard of the product. Don't let people buy into your product as a high rate, as a high quality rate, and then when they buy into it, it drops until it's no longer good. So we need to give ourselves that orientation that made in Nigerian goods are not so bad. Aside swapping the imported ones now for made in Nigeria, and the ones that I trust the brand, that they've sustained the quality, but when it's not good, jobs trying to buy the cheap one just to save money, I just forgo it and buy the imported one. So however, you're welcome to join the trade fair and shop and have a great time. As part of this sightseeing, you should probably try out this Easter period. With that said,